Welcome back everybody to My Time at Sandrock with Adeline. This is episode 119 and I am doing a back-to-back recording. We're going to go and see Grace.
Good of you to come. Don't worry, no one's going to be here around this time. I need you with me all the way now. Whatever we find in there, let's have each other's back.
Alright, let's do it.
Good. Now, if you would, please direct your attention to the bookshelf over there. Seems innocuous enough, right? Go over
Yeah.
and pull the second box.
Why aren't you doing this, Grace?
And there you have it.
Have what?
Here's hoping it's just hiding something embarrassing, like cheese old world cartoon stuff. But, as I've said before, the water numbers coming out of this place is always just slightly lower than the water going in. The door, if you please.
Oh, let's go. That's right, because we made that key. Okay.
A corridor, huh? And look at this piping. It's coming from the auxiliary tank.
Huh.
Only one way to go. Let's move.
Alright.
To be a star and stay out of those searchlights.
Oh, crumbs. Okay. Grace is like, you dummy. Okay, that's... WASD keys is what I resorted to for that one, guys. I know, builder's gotta build, right? Alright, let's have a look at this pattern. Oh. And again. Center, back. Front. No. Front, center, back. Front, center, back. Okay, I don't know why I botched that.
Panel in the center of the room. Can we turn off these searchlights somehow?
Sure. I have a magic wand right here in my back pocket. I see. It was a flicker. Alright, I need to be more observant, not just rush it. Okay. Gotta get them as they come out, otherwise you don't have enough time to get in. Okay guys, that was horrendous again. Thank you. Alright, let's go.
Huh, we're in. Piece of cake.
Says you. Well, he was right about them hiding water, wasn't he?
Looks like this is it. This is whatever they don't want us to find.
Yeah.
If my sense of direction has not failed me, We're directly under the oasis right now. Somehow get the feeling that's no coincidence. This looks to be some old world facility. Let's look around and see if we can figure out what it is.
Alright. Oh my god.
What does all this mean? Think you're probably more suited for reading diagrams.
Yeah. They're getting ready to drain the oasis.
You're right!
Yeah. There's piping in the peach statue.
They installed piping in the peach statue?
Uh-huh.
Look, it seems the water comes out from right under the statue's base.
Yeah.
Before they built the statue and that valve thing beneath the statue, the water must have gone directly into the oasis.
Yeah, pretty much. Welcome, proud owner of the Embezzle-matic 9000. All you have to do is turn left to make the water level go up and right for the water level to go down. I've added notes to the valve control in case you forget. I got the idea by looking in the back of the toilet. All you have to do is press up to make it go down. Right, I've added notes, yep. The manual is mainly for builders. I know some newbie somewhere is reading this right now. Just check the diagram, do whatever's asked of you. Keep your head down and maybe you'll even see a pinch of these profits I'm pilfering. Note, the regulator valve control. It feels like I should be reading this in Yan's voice. The regulator valve control that controls the amount of water going into the oasis is attached to this old world doohickey, definitely Yan, that seems to create water like magic. I wonder what the rest of the church would say if they knew they were drinking corrupted aged water. Ha! In any case, do not fiddle with the old world relic. We have no idea how it works. Break this thing and our whole scam goes belly up. Sandrock will be dried up in a week. Note 2. The older this thing gets, the less water it seems to be generating. I don't know why, but who cares? Note 3. Also check that pipe coming in from the auxiliary tank once in a while. It's used to swipe water from the town. If that thing leaks, they might find out in a hurry, so always have your suitcase ready. The manual's mainly for builders. Okay, yep. Note. Yeah, the regular is attached to the old world doohickey. Yep. In any case, do not fiddle with it. The older yep. Check this.
Seriously? A user manual? Seems like a bit of an oversight leaving something like this around. Then again, it's pretty obvious who the author is, so I'm not surprised.
Yan's getting paid?
Yes, clearly Yen is in this for the money. Big shocker. But the messages we intercepted were far more sinister than some 2-bit gold scam. Yen has no idea what he's wrapped up in. He wrote this manual for someone he thinks is just as greedy as himself. But there's more at play here. Still, this is our definitive proof that they're stealing water from Sandrock. Hey look, there's a post note as well.
Water level go up, so right, and left, water level go down. Oh no, I don't know.
What do you know? A window into the thinking of a criminal mastermind. What's your assessment here?
Left is up? No, that's right.
Of course. It's so simple now that you explain it. Glad we brought an expert.
But that's not the way the diagram runs. The diagram actually says go right to go up and go left to go down.
As
Someone else is
silly
as dyslexic as
it
me.
does actually give us some insight as to the way his mind works. Yen must actually think other people are this dumb. Fits in well with the rest of his profile. He is rather blatant about many of his misdeeds, and yet he never seems to get caught. That changes soon. Let's keep looking.
Yeah, let's definitely keep looking. I told you I should have read that in Yan's voice. Alright, check that. Ooh. I'm gonna murder Yan. You notice a pipe going out of an old world tank to the surface. Connected to the pipe is a new regulator valve control system that seems to be regulating the water flow in the
Anything
pipe.
noteworthy about this setup?
The valve is modern. Tank is old world.
So the valve mechanism controls the water going into the oasis? But this relic, this is where the water comes from? Bizarre. There's something written
Bizarre.
on it.
Always thought it came from an
Purification
aquifer.
Tank 1.
There must be more like this.
Very possible. Though it may also be possible that this is the only one still intact. Or that they planned to make more and never got around to it.
Why does the water need
I wonder
purifying?
if it would have bothered Martel to know that her natural beauty was some kind of old world accident. Well, this is how it works. Good to know.
Alright, let's check out over here.
Some kind of generator. What do you think it was used for?
Maybe it powers the relic.
It's not even on. While that water tank relic is on, it can't possibly be powering anything in this room. Yeah, if I ever got more time down here, I'd like a chance to figure out what this place did.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to go through the door. Makes me wonder what else I missed in here, but okay. Things are about to get exciting. There's the chest, but what else is in here? Let's take that. Do I need an axe to break it? I know, we are so noisy. Let's check this.
There seems to be some burnt letters in this pile of trash. Someone didn't want anyone else to see them. But there are still some unburnt spots.
Let's get to reading.
Jackpot! Encoded messages. We built these codes months ago. Ha! Amateurs. Cryptic. Definitely Duvos, though. I'd recognize these in my sleep. This piece says... extraction of funds. Then pull the plug. And the last one? Nullify previous order.
It's a timeline.
Maybe. It's too hard to guess what these messages say without the entire sentence in proper context. But at least we now know it's definitely Duvos behind everything. But why smuggle secret letters? Don't they use the telegraph?
Well, you're listening
to them.
that's about
all the evidence we'll find around here. Let's summarize what we know so far. This purification tank relic was the main water supply for the oasis. But at a certain point, Yen, working with an unknown party, built the Peach statue and put a valve on the water going into the oasis. I can only postulate that Duvos agents used Yen to build the device and piping to slowly decrease Sandrock's water supply, eventually driving away all the people.
Yeah, pretty much.
What we need to...
What? What? Uh-oh. Oh no.
Someone's coming.
No shit.
Shh. We've got to find a place to hide. See if you can create any openings around here.
Sure.
I'm telling you, someone has been in here. The lock has been tampered with.
I don't know. Maybe you just came in and forgot. You've been kind of jumpy lately. Relax. We're doing great.
Really? Pen?
I would never be so careless. It must be Logan. He knows about our water schemes somehow. How they must have told him something. Won't the Civil Corps hot on his tail? I fear our plan is in danger.
Oh, please! Last time he bothered us was that whole Matilda debacle. Hilarious, by the way. All it took was a few good old-fashioned shots to the dome, and now he's forgotten all about us. Good guys win, the end.
Hubris will be your downfall, Knight. Search the premises.
Since when do I take orders from you?
Oh no.
We both take orders from a higher power. And if you don't wish to disappoint him, I suggest you start searching.
Smile for the camera.
Tell you what, with Skinny coming back the way they did from that fall, right in the area of where Logan might be hiding, I have my suspicions. I'll humor you, okay?
Our plan can't fail here. For the Empire.
For the Empire!
Wow. You know, the 3 people I dislike most, right? All involved in shady stuff.
Well, well, well. All we're missing now is a little pink ribbon on top. This should be everything I need to close the books on the case of the Duvos water thieves. Excellent work. Let's see where this little tunnel goes. I don't really want to face off with Penn right now if I had a choice.
Yeah, good point. Besides, we're not ready to be found yet, are we? There's a letter here.
Someone left a letter?
To my replacement, the main valve control leaks sometimes. Just kick it if it's giving you trouble. And in case you're not my replacement and the jig is up, please don't judge me too harshly. Every man has his price. And his regrets. Mason. P.S. Be really careful around the peach statue. Make sure there's always water around it and no one messes with it. I had to cut corners on the piping and, yeah, if that statue got knocked over, well, people might start asking questions.
Mason? Drat. I should have taken a closer look at him.
Wow, no wonder he's grouchy.
There's more in the back.
PSS. If the jig's up, I want to say their whole plan is to siphon water slowly from the auxiliary tank. Then whenever Sandrock's water level is critical, Miguel will use city funds to buy water directly from the Commerce Guild. Or Yan, to be exact, who gets his water from this relic. I ain't proud of it.
More evidence against the water thieves. I'll take it.
Alright. Well, well, well. I'd like to say I'm surprised. But I'm more just disappointed. Upset with Mason too, man. No wonder he's a bit of a recluse when he gets Portia.
That's that then. Your work here is done. Get a good night's sleep. You've earned it.
Thanks.
I've got just a few more things to take care of tonight. I'll send word to HQ, and we should have enough backup to make this as painless as possible within a couple of days.
Alright.
Thank you again for your help. The Free Cities thanks you too.
There you are. I was starting to worry. Grace had told us about the mission. Glad you're safe. You seem to be in high spirits. What did you find?
Wow, Haru.
I had my suspicions. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm glad Logan's name will be cleared soon. It's been nerve-wracking for us lately. We've had to keep the goats tied up. Justice is out on patrol with all sorts of strong-smelling animal treats.
That Justice, he's not silly, is he? I might have to turn the sound up a little bit.
But this is the home stretch. Justice will be served soon. Thanks. I'll go tell Logan the good news.
Wow. Where am I? Alright, I'm at the back of my place? Yeah, there's that rude rooster. Okay, there's the... Yep, we're good. Holy Julie, how's that? We at least know what's happening to the water and that Logan's innocent, which many of you suspected anyway, and actually I never did clean up my pen. Alright, I'm going to be panda-eyed in the morning anyway. So what I might do is I might just clean up my hen's house. I'm going to make sure the poor little beggars get some food, because otherwise they're going to be very sad and hungry. I'm going to pet them all in their sleep so they have nice sweet dreams. Aww, they're so cute. Chickens do not like being woken up like this, by the way. Or rather, mine never did. No patting them at the wrong point. Alright, and we'll collect the stuff from the hen house. Alrighty, now I think I had... Wow, there's my drying rack with the rest of my fish. It's 1:15. Yeah, we're definitely going to be pandered in the morning. Let's go. I know, I don't know if you can hear the background noise. I apologise in advance if you can. Someone has decided that it is a great time for heavy work. Well, let's get to it. What is today going to bring? Oh, I hope Elsie's okay and she hasn't fallen asleep. I need to get to bed earlier tonight. No kidding. Alright. So it looks like if we want to get relics and stuff, there's something going on at Martel Square. Oh no. What will they do to
They
him?
can make it easy on you, my boy.
Who's that? Haru.
Sheriff, kindly remind the criminal what he's charged with.
Right. Haru, you're charged with unlawful destruction of properties, theft, hijacking, kidnapping, and resisting arrest. It's a long list.
You're the ones.
Did you say something? All you need to do is cooperate. Isn't that right? Tell us where Logan is, and your sentencing will be reduced. Drastically.
I don't have
No.
anything to say.
Fine. It seems Haru has made his choice. He refuses to aid us. He denies his wrongdoing. The only thing left to do is to charge him and put him in a cage where animals like him belong.
Pastor! I don't think...
Before we adjourn, I open the floor. Will anyone speak on behalf of this criminal? Anyone at all? Mr. Arvio,
Wow,
you
Arvio.
have something to add?
Yes. May I?
Elsie's come back for this.
Well, let me just say something on behalf of my good friend Haru.
Wow.
Obviously, he's been brainwashed. My friend Haru would never do something so terrible. He's a good guy who just likes making skin cream and stuff. There must be some mistake. Please, just let him go.
Arvio.
Yes.
Wow,
We'll
Arvio. That's
Take your
amazing.
words into consideration during sentencing. Now, if that's all,
Grace must be up to something. I'll delay this until she shows up. Haru's innocent.
what?
You heard.
I must say, though, I do find it very curious that you would speak on behalf of this bandit here, seeing as you two have never met. Unless, perhaps, in fact, you have.
Pastor, let them speak their piece. Are you going to accuse everyone in this town of being a bandit?
Yes, he's right to be suspicious, Minister. Skinny, the builder, survived a fall that even I would have had trouble with, and coincidentally just happened to be exactly where we suspected Logan's hideout might be. Is there something you're not telling us, Skinny? How did you survive that fall?
I landed lucky. I'm just better at
They
it
have
than
been
you.
through enough. What is the matter with you two? That's enough.
Please forgive me, Minister, but we've always suspected Logan had a spy in town.
You
How else
skunk.
did his gang know the exact time to kidnap you? Or what Bronco looked like? I just never thought it could be. Our builder.
What's your proof?
And you guys matched me with this doofus and the romance quest. Man. I think you need to revamp your questions.
Think about it. They showed up just as Logan's notoriety was rising. And then Logan robbed the train, blew up the water tower, kidnapped the minister. And the only
What?
constant was the builder.
Oh, really?
They were always there right after each and every event.
Coming to help?
Almost like they're surveying the results. Not
Ooh.
only that, it was them that was looking around Logan's house. It was them trying to sway Elsie to Logan's side. And when the Civil Corps finally got close to getting to Logan's goat, guess who was the one that let it get away?
Penn blew up the water tower. I know, right? That's got to be a way to really cause a scandal.
You dare accuse me, the protector of Sandrock? I have a witness. Burgess saw it.
Burgess.
Well, I got there right after the commotion, and I saw Logan riding away. But I didn't actually see how he blew up the water tower.
Wow, Burgess.
Oh, but I did. I saw Logan and the newbie throw bombs at the water tower, and it went kaboom!
Yeah.
I don't buy it. Why didn't you say anything at the time?
I was afraid for my life. Oh, the humanity.
Oh
There
my
you
god.
have it. Arrest them at once, officers.
With pleasure.
I'm going to ask you the same question as the criminal here. Where is Logan?
Looking for me?
I have no idea. Oh no.
Logan?
Hang tight, Haru. I've got this.
You giving yourself up, buddy?
Something like that.
You are waiting for? Get here!
What a welcome. Don't you want to hear what I have to say? Huh? Citizens of Sandrock, what if I told you that there's been a vile plot to destroy your city in action right now? It's better to show than tell.
And stop him!
You see? That's your water. The real villains ain't us. It's Miguel and Penn. They've been working with Yan for a long time to keep water out of our oasis. They work for Duvos.
Wow. Lag's not good.
You said your reports. What's the meaning of this, Miguel? You did this for what? Money? All this time? All our sacrifices?
Let's not all lose our heads here. This is obviously some trick. The builder must have planted some machine in there. Logan's corruption is consuming you, turning us all against one another. You slack-jawed nitwits won't stop him. I'll do it myself.
Oh no, you won't. Get me out of textbook limbo. I want to. Yes.
Wait!
No.
Oh. Justice!
Ah, man.
Getting her to the doctor, ma'am.
How could you? We trusted you.
I believed your sermons.
Whoa, look out, poor Burgess.
Of course you did. Because I speak the truth.
You sound real crazy right about now.
Silence! You fools. I could have saved you. But now you have resigned yourselves to a slow and painful death.
Start making sense, pal.
War is coming.
With Duvos, we'll kick their sorry bus back to the damn wastelands just like we did you.
Not likely.
So what? You plan to have us dry up? To aid the war effort against the free cities?
The weakening of the free cities means less bloodshed in the battles to come.
Are there others? In other city-states?
Couldn't say.
Why are you so loyal to these guys? Your whole operation is busted wide open, man. You think they're gonna take you back with open arms? You're gonna need witness protection, if anything.
Duvos is order. The free cities is on the path to another day of calamity.
You're joking.
Oh no. He's gone. Yeah.
Far from it, old friend.
He's made a logical leap to a terrible conclusion.
Look at yourselves. Look at the weapons pointed at me. The Church of the Light
This is
prohibits
the man who
such
shot
monstrosity.
first.
And yet, here they are allowed. They encouraged. Guns, bombs, that maddening mechanical armor, a living AI. When does it end? When does it stop? I'll tell you. It doesn't. The free cities will keep making allowances until the old world is new again.
But Duvos is already on the path that destroyed it.
Your so-called freedom is destined to enslave you. Duvos is our only hope. With power in the hands of the few, the wise, the masses will not be allowed to destroy themselves.
Miguel?
As for me, I've all but succeeded. Water level really hasn't been what it used to be ever since I arrived. Gone are the days of the hustle and bustle this town once had to offer. Hardly gravel now, compared to the so-called jewel it once was, this town. The once lush oasis is now but a puddle, soon to be covered wholly in sand and dust. And best of all, how easy it all was. It was right in front of you, plain as the day is bright.
You monster!
Enjoy your tears of peach while they last. The true end of Sandrock is upon you. Pen! Extraction!
Looks like the cat's out of the bag.
Aw, man. Not you, too.
Sorry, folks. Just my second job.
I know, I wanted to like Pen. For some of you.
Watch out!
What?
Looking for this?
You. No matter. We're leaving, Miguel.
End of the line, bad guys.
Ow!
Should I throw my scissors?
Yes, please do, Pablo. Scissors in the eye, nothing to laugh at. Where'd he go?
You are all really starting to tick me off!
Stop toying with them and this!
Shut it, old man! You're lucky I'm bothering to save you at all! Alright, I'm gonna have to show you something I've been secretly working on. Super!
Take that, you big treacherous chalupa!
Hey, Els. Long time.
Oh, well done, Elsie. Oh,
Didn't
my
think you'd see the
goodness.
day where I saved your butt, did ya?
People really sleep on the monologue surprise attack technique. Nice one.
Is everyone okay?
Encore! Heck of a show!
Like Cooper.
You all were incredible.
I knew Logan was still with us. Yeehaw! I second that notion. Yeehaw! Who'd have thunk it?
A conspiracy. All right under our noses.
We need to check on Minister Matilda.
Oh my gosh, we do.
But wait. Logan, man. I, still gotta arrest you as well for all the stuff you did. Right, Trudy?
Hey, Logan. We still need to settle your situation after we clean up what happened today.
I know.
Are you with us now?
Always was.
Well, I'm just glad all's well that ends well. Yep, no loose ends left to tie up.
Yeah, glad this is over. Gonna have to do a lot of paperwork for this one.
Say,
Wow.
where do you all think Miguel commissioned his water-stealing contraptions?
Yeah.
Commerce Guild, on the double. Let's move.
He's quietly skulked away, hasn't he?
Oh, why, hello, it's you, the brutish criminal. Turned over a new leaf, have we? Nice of you to barge in. Yes, I actually have a train to catch, so if you don't mind, I'm afraid I must bid you all adieu.
Yan.
By the powers vested in me on behalf of Sandrock City Hall, I hereby place you under arrest for fraud and mass conspiracy.
I do. I mean, I didn't do it.
Don't make this hard, pal.
All right. all right. You've got me, fair and square. Now, I think we can all still be civil about this. I mean, that is the name of your little boys' club, isn't it? Civil Corps?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
yeah,
no.
we can be civil about it. That's the attitude I'm hoping you to have. I don't want to make a show of force like we handled Penn. Did you see how that went down?
That's right. Bide your time, old Yano boy. You've gotten out of stickier situations than this. Just need to think of a plan. Think! Well, whatever you do, definitely don't look inside that glass cabinet behind you. That's where I keep my most incriminating evidence.
Did you see how that went down?
Wow. Don't tell me we all looked in the glass cabinet and he nicked off. Yeah, that's exactly what we did.
Excelsior! And when you write in your annals of history, narrow as they may be, make sure you get my name right. Y-A-N. That's capital Y, capital A. So long, Stinktown! Smell ya never! Uh-oh.
When you lied about the turtles, I shoulda knew it was gonna be all downhill from there. And
Oh,
I've been
no.
waiting a long time to do this.
Wait, no, Rocky, oh buddy, oh pal, just let me go. I've got connections. I'll give you anything
Oh,
your heart
dear.
desires.
You frickin' mops!
Oh, no.
Well done.
Gosh, that felt good. Suddenly I feel all my anger washing away.
That was one heck of an uppercut there, Rocky. You been working out?
Yeah.
Wait, you weren't at the trial. How did you know Yan was responsible for water hiding machinery?
Water hiding what now?
We'll take it from here. Thanks, Rocky.
My pleasure.
Oh man, Rocky's like,
Got
I
one
get
more
to
law
punch
for the
Yan. I
fire.
don't care what the reason is. Got one more
Who
log.
are you calling Log, blockhead?
Wood-related wordplay can't save you now.
Our oldest and beloved Commerce Guild Commissioner was in on it? Who could have seen this one coming? I feel like my whole world's getting turned upside down.
There were the numerous allegations, but I admit, this goes much further than I'd ever imagined. Excellent work, Civil Corps.
Good of you to join us.
Couldn't you losers have lost 5 minutes slower?
Huh? Snap out of it, you imbecile! You call yourself a knight.
Oh dear.
What? Why are we in handcuffs?
You lost!
That doesn't sound like me.
You're the imbecile, Pastor. Can't even keep a stupid door locked. We had a good thing going.
Look, I'll settle this one for you boys. You're all imbeciles. The reason, of course, being crime don't pay.
Oh man.
Just take us away already. Enough of your incessant rambling.
Yeah.
Hey now, you can't rush justice.
He's milking that for all it's worth.
We did it. I don't know how, but we did it. With your help, we saved Sandrock. How long has it been? Finally, I can rest my head easy for the first time in what feels like forever. In my paw. This is what it was all for. This town, these people, these lands.
Wow.
From here on out, it's on us to make the most of it.
That is pretty good. My goodness. Citizens of Sandrock.
Hey, wait a sec. You're just gonna let this fellow waltz back into town? Logan might have been integral in unraveling a deep-seated conspiracy that was a threat to the survival of our nation. But this ain't justice. He blew up our water tower back when.
No, I didn't.
Yeah. Well, I mean, okay. But you still did hijack the train and kidnap the minister.
Logan is now cooperating with Sandrock authorities and will be dealt with accordingly.
Throw the book at me, Trudes.
More important to address are the shocking revelations that have come to light today, all before our very eyes. We have fallen victim to a Duvos plot. It is with a heavy heart, I must admit, that I too have been fooled. Penn and Miguel were never who we believed them to be. Take solace in the fact that no lives were lost today. I've received news from Fang that our minister's condition is stable. Let us pray for her to make a speedy recovery.
Oh, thank goodness.
But make no mistake, this was an act of aggression. Our lives in the Free Cities may soon be very different. We may have uprooted the corruption laying among us, but it hardly seems plausible that Duvos' singular goal was to dry up Sandrock. Regrettably, we must expect more. If not here, elsewhere in the Free Cities. I intend to speak with our representative Gregorsic immediately, and will inform you all as soon as possible what the Alliance advises that we do. Please, everyone, stay safe, and conserve water.
Wow, come on guys, conserve water.
Logan, Civil Corps, and Builder, you too. With me, fill me in on what you know at City Hall.
Can y'all take 10 first? I got a million questions for Logan.
As do I.
Sure, sure. Take your time.
Wow.
I just hope you can all forgive us.
We thought you lost your mind.
Let's head on down and see.
I didn't see any other way.
Whoa, Pan Bad Eyes!
Hey,
You're
let the good
working
guys
so
won in the end,
hard.
alright?
Shh.
It's good to be back.
Pan Bad Eyes. Thanks.
The stakes were too high.
Are you okay? Mr. Haru, is
I
it?
did what I had to do.
I'm sorry things got so out of hand.
We wanted you to come back, man.
My paw.
I never doubted you for a moment.
He didn't actually, in a way.
I did commit some crimes.
A few.
My head still hurts.
Now isn't a good time for an interview by any chance,
I'll take
is
the
it?
punishment. I best be heading off.
Okay, so we broke that bit there. Banjo. Coops in the... Alright.
Hey, kid. How you holding up?
Oh, he's not talking to you. Mm-hmm.
A well-fought victory, all. I noticed Elsie seems to have picked up a few new moves. I was impressed. That last attack. Did she learn it from you?
No, that's something my pa used to do.
I see. So she really is dedicated to learning how to fight. Maybe we should ask her to join our gang.
Would you coots listen to yourselves? Talking about new moves and recruits right in front of me? Yeah, we're bandits, but I thought we were at least above torturing one of our own. Let me back in the gang. Teach me your pa's moves.
Yeah, force her back in. I thought that went without saying.
Yeah? Well, you should have said something. If you ain't say it, it ain't official.
He has a point.
Look, things were getting gummed up. I needed you here. Out of the line of fire, but still keeping an eye on things. You did good, kid.
Well, you're welcome. It weren't easy. Some of the Sandrockers are alright, but I had to use manners, learn chores. They even made me, learn stuff. Oh yeah, one more thing. Let's not forget, if it weren't for me, y'all would be sandfish food. Penn's relic weapon, anyone?
Yep.
That was amazing. Yeah, I don't know if we could have handled Penn without your help. You'll have to tell us how you managed it sometime.
We missed you, kid. It was,
It was boring
not
having you
around.
around.
So, yeah, welcome back.
Alright, it's official then. The gang's back together! Woohoo!
That is awesome.
Say, we're going on the straight and narrow now, ain't we? Can we still call ourselves a gang?
Let's go with Monster Hunting Gang.
Oh, something like that, sure.
Oh yeah, a couple more people we're gonna need. Jasmine, she's in the gang.
You seem to talk about her a lot. Do you like her?
I know, let's
Whatever.
talk.
We trust your judgment.
So
She's
much
in the
as-
gang.
Oh,
The
that's
builder.
awesome.
Definitely get the builder for the gang. We need him for sure.
So much has happened. I think it's everyone needs time to decompress.
Finally, this is over. And it's all thanks to you. Thank you. Really.
What do you plan to
I
do
hope
next?
to move back to Sandrock, if possible. Help take care of Andy. Logan and I will have to wait to see what the Civil Corps decides for us. But we've been helpful and cooperative. I expect leniency. I've missed out on a lot of things that I'd like to be a part of here too. I'm interested in the greenification efforts. Also, isn't Katori building a theme park? I have some experience in that, oddly enough.
Are you hurt?
I'm fine. They threatened a lot of things, but mostly just ended up asking questions and bickering amongst themselves. Perhaps someone neglected to tell them how important honor among thieves truly is.
How'd you get caught?
After I met with you, I ran into Penn. I thought I was careful, but I guess I messed up.
Went back to the old Howder to grab some things, and Pam was there waiting for me by the cliff. I shouldn't have underestimated them. Happy to help. Andy!
Hey, guess what? You're in the gang now. I cleared it with the guys. Let's see. Logan's the tough one, Haru's the smart one, I'm the wild card. Don't worry about it. We'll play it by ear.
That sounds great, Andy. Now, I did see a man with a green card hanging over his head. Where'd he go? Alright, anyone here? I've got
You've been working on commissions super late too, huh? You're so dedicated.
Yeah, no more dedicated than you, kiddo. Now, didn't I see someone... Haru wandering this way? I'm looking for Logan. Oh, I wonder if he went home. He's vanished. I was going to grab him and talk to him. Never mind. Let's wander in this way. My god. I don't believe we did that. Grace, hey.
Hey, you really came through during that whole trial thing. I really feel like we were on the same wavelength there. It's not easy to improvise that kind of action.
Oh, thank gosh I did the right thing. Where were you?
Well, when I found out they nabbed Haru, I met up with Logan to see if we couldn't come up with a plan. Thinking about it, we had enough info to clear their names without blowing my cover even. Pretty super. The trial kind of just added a level of bravado to it all.
Miguel sure had a lot
Yeah,
to say.
he's really lost in the sauce, huh? This whole Church of the Light ideology aligns with Duvos actually thing certainly is troubling. It's rare to have an opportunity to speak with Devosian spies. We should really jump on that. I intend to grill him over the Civil Corps as soon as possible. You should join me. Could be fun.
I love her idea of fun. If your mission's complete, will you stay?
It's not quite mission accomplished. Not yet, anyway. I still need to get info out of those two water-grubbing goons. That's the trouble with these rabbit hole-type conspiracies. You never know how deep the rabbit hole goes. But yeah, they could transfer me after this.
You'll probably get promoted.
Huh. Let's hope you're right. It's not quite... I still need to get info out of those two... Yeah, don't get me wrong. Part of me wants to stay. A big part, even. We've kind of been through a lot together, huh? But I mean, hey, it's not like I'm going to the peripheries or anything.
Oh, I'd love to
I
go
can
to the
still
peripheries.
visit. Drop me a line. Or I can contact you. I'll have to if they make me change my identity again.
Again? Well, we're definitely on the same
Yeah,
wavelength.
working with you, I feel like we can read each other's minds. Of course, if I could really read minds, we wouldn't have had to do all this sneaking around. And where would be the fun in that?
All in a day's work. Alright, so we covered everything in that dialogue. I can't find Logan. I was kind of hoping he'd be talking to Owen. Wow, what are we going to do without... maybe Mianne can be the head of the Commerce Guild. She would be awesome. 2129. Alright, we're going to go with an industrial recycler. We're going to go with cast iron pipes. We're going to go with another switchboard. What? Fine. I'll come back for the switchboard. I can't believe we did it. I know. However, someone was talking about interrogating bad guys and someone else was talking about needing a meeting in the town hall. So I'm thinking, why don't we head on up and see if Trudy's ready for her meeting. I don't think she is yet. She looks still pretty busy there. But we'll check it out anyway. Maybe she's... No, she's not ready. Alrighty. Oh, I'm kind of going to run around with... Okay, with my head in the clouds. It's not what I was going to say, but it's politer. Let's go down and we'll see if there's anything going on at the Civil Corps yet. I think I'm rushing things though, just a little bit. Yeah, everyone's... I don't really want to talk to them anyway. I just want to beat them up because they're evil, mean, and nasty. And that's childish. I need to get over myself. Let's go find... Alright, well, why don't we go and see what we can do? I still have Bogan Jack to find. I still have to go find... You know what? I reckon Logan might be in his home. Maybe he went home. I reckon the surge of emotion he must be feeling after getting home safely. After everything that's happened. His house does have a door, right? I can't get in. I wonder if I can get back in through the window. No, I fixed it. Fine, we can't go talk to Logan if he's not there. If he's in his house. I want to go see how Matilda is. Hey, Haru, are you okay?
Hello.
Hey. I'm really going to miss chasing Logan. I mean, that's all we used to do. I'm trying to find a new hobby, but it's hard filling in all this newly freed up time. That still feels like Logan chasing time.
Catch you later.
That is very sweet. Let's head on down. Hey, Andy. Let's head on down and see if we can find the doc, Matilda, and see how she's doing. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad we're not chasing Logan anymore. Wow. That's a huge chunk though, isn't it, of story? And it's not finished yet. You just get... Well, I mean, apart from you get the feeling it's not done yet, you also get the feeling that... she just jumped back into bed like a naughty child. Hey, how you doing? Hey? How you doing? Okay. I'll leave her. Talk to Fang. He's got something to say to do with what's happened. The town is full of secrets. And don't we wish we knew some more of yours, Mr. Fang? He's got secrets too. We caught a glimpse of them when the bird did his bird napping fake and upset Fang incredibly. I can't believe the bird did that knowing Fang's past. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to head on over to... There's Benny again. I don't want to talk to Benny. I know, my headset's ruffled my hair. I still want to be able to go and get the book. Clearly I can't because it's in a part of the game we don't have access to yet. But we need to retrieve it. It's important. It's really important. Alright, hang on. From Avio. Adeline, thanks for coming with me to the library. I managed to dig up some more information and spent some time running back and forth to the research center. Anyway, I managed to get these two diagrams from Director Chi. Director Chi is really only second to Fang when it comes to being cold. Well, at least he doesn't have a raven. Anyway, here are the diagrams. Alright, let me just make sure I didn't miss anything on the next page. Now it's up to you, the Master Builder, to bring this dream to reality. Just give them to me when you're finished. I still have some planning to do. I need to make sure I've got this all airtight if I'm going to convince Amira. By the way, it's a secret, so please don't tell her. Alright. I don't know about this secret business. I am not so good at it. Let's grab an industrial recycling recipe out of here. There's my civil. There's my mystery recycler. There's my, I reckon it's like an intermediate recycler or something, and I've just completely missed it. Alright, the only problem is, okay, tell me that wasn't a Yan. Oh wait, I've got a treasure, no, that's not a treasure chest. It's my delivery box. Whoa! Nickel, zinc, silver and titanium, those molds are paying off. Sort of. What's that? A banquet cake? I got it from a mission. I don't remember. Alright, let's have a quick look. I have now finished that one. Let me just go back into here. I'm trying to... Oh, wow, we need to go get some limestone. Yep. Hang on. And we need to hurry up. We need to get some meatballs. And that one I can... Oh, good, Mayor Trudy. What do we want? Some rare cast iron pipe. Let me see if I've already got some cast iron pipe. I do. Yep. And then I want to refine it again. To rare. Alright, so that should be that order done now. Yep, 2 little blots on my screen. Okay. Oh wow, and I need to do these. Okay, let's track these so I can see them. So build the machines from the diagrams. Alrighty. I'm gonna need some manganese steel blades. Let's get those up and running. We'll build those. Actually, let's just wander over here. Looks like I need some iron plate. And I will stack the granite slab in behind it. Alright, so that should be fine. Let's okay, so plasticizer, pressure gauge, chromium. Okay, iron plate, granite slab, and I need to probably go into my mission to see what that is. Alright, no, I don't. It's gone off the base of the thing. So alright, let's have a look and see what we've got. Should have like a little N or here. So that's, oh, we've done those. Here they are, little exclamation mark. Glazing machine. Alright, iron plate, which I'm making. Chromium steel plate, which I've got. Granite slabs. And compact motors. We're good for that. Okay. Let's go back to our machines and head on to almost that last page again. Oops. Maybe sorry, let's go to all again. I'll get there eventually. Alright, so there should be a little exclamation marks, making it easy to find. There we go. Plasticizer. So chromium plate I've got. They're coming. I've got plenty of those. And the pressure gauge of 3. Alright. So I'm a little bit stunned. Pen, like I was kind of hoping he wouldn't. And let me just have a look in my journal. So when you go to socials, there's a whole bunch of new things have happened. Let's see what happens. Wow, we are full hearts with Owen. We're full hearts with Pen, so we could, I don't know, we could marry him, I guess. Maybe there's going to be an element of forgiveness in here. I'm not sure. Justice, Burgess, Chi, unsure. Hugo, Grace, Rocky, there you go, he's not starred. Nia, Pablo, Elsie, Zeke, RVO, Mien, and probably right down the bottom there's Fang. We need to work on Fang. Yan, do we, like, will these guys be staying in town maybe or do we lose them at this point? I don't think I don't see Logan or Haru on here yet either. So I'm not sure what the changes are going to be, but it looks like there might be a few. Question marks. Buddies. Oh, I see. Best friends. No sweethearts. No family. No pets. And no leaving. Into the light bulb. Let's have a look at our knowledge. Alright, we filled our gathering knowledge to the full. What's that? Yep. Alright, why don't we finish that? Just to round that out. There we go. That's still locked. That's got me intrigued. And then we'll get into some of these others. I know, right? What are we doing? I'm at a little bit of a loss. Why do I have iron plate running on both? Do I have things stacked up behind it? Because I thought I was putting on my manganese blades. There, let's get 2 of those building. Right, now I feel better. Iron plate, we need 4. I've got 2. I can make 11, I'm making 4, no worries. Granite slab is back in behind it. We are going to go out and grab, let's talk to Rocky. Hey Rocky, how you doing? Thank you so much. Hey there Adeline, those birds are singing, the sun is shining and the sky is just a little bit bluer now that I finally got to take that mob stick, bam, zoom, straight to the moon. I think I might never be sad again.
See ya!
See ya. He's a funny boy. Alrighty, let's go and deliver a couple of these things, and then what we'll do is we'll come back and pick up the other commission that we couldn't pick up, and that will give us a nice full round of commissions. I know, right? This is why I usually record at 4 in the morning. Hey Trudy, I got your recycler. I hope so. E. How are you? I'm sorry I let things get so out of hand at that trial. Miguel, he really had us wrapped around his finger. Thank you, Adeline. Thanks for helping get to the bottom of all this. You're really welcome.
Be seeing ya.
Ernest. So Logan turned out to be one of the good ones? Huh, I'd planned to have him go down in a blaze of glory in my novel. Maybe I still can. Maybe it's even better that way.
Take it easy.
I will. Can't murder him in real life, you can murder him in words. I know the sentiment well. Pablo.
Hey there.
Got your commission. The rarest for the rare. This is fabulous, thank you. You're very welcome. How are you feeling? You don't suspect me of being a Duver spy, do you? Ah, darling, I couldn't keep such a secret to save my life. No one actually suspects me, right?
Catch you later.
You're awfully worried for someone who isn't. Having said that, though, he may be genuinely worried. There we go. We're going, where are we going? Someone needs something. Chi, hi. Unfortunately, I was unable to intuit the nature of the water-stealing contraption, as wiring pipes through the peach statue is so utterly asinine that no sane mind could ever imagine it being a possibility. Glad you stumbled into their rather sinister plot. Power stones, sure thing. Do I have any on me?
See you later.
Oh wait, Chi, come here you.
Well met.
Do you have any more? Yeah, oh, we are gonna so get an advanced dew collector going. I know, right? Is there anything else we can learn? No, but the advanced dew collector is pretty swish. Pretty excited to see that. Alrighty, let's go this way. Hear that? That sound is blessed silence. 1094? What have we got over here? 883, 393. Alright, so it looks like we're going with that one. And we're going with this one. I can at least deliver the tea leaves straight away. Yeah. It's really empty without Yen. There's Trudy. Trudy is the person in charge now. Not a surprise and probably a really good thing. Oh, tea leaves. Is that for Grandma Vivi? Let's give Vivi her tea leaves. Hey, sweetheart. How you doing, Grandma? Oh, thank you. It's just what I needed. Uh-huh. I wonder if we could ever learn recipes with her. The pup is finally back in the pack. What a pleasant turn of events. Logan being good all along, and the whooping I plan on giving him has been reduced from severe to mild. Good news all around.
See you.
See you. Oh, Grandma Vivi. She is just happy he is back. It's so good. Alright. Where are we going? I have no idea. I know I've got to go beat up... Oh, I know where we're going. We're not going to go beat up a kangaroo. I've got to go on down to the bend to get some limestone so I can get Owen's thing. And seeing as we're so close, I might as well just... You know... Oh, there we go. I've got to stop jumping off cliffs. It is such a bad habit. Oh, I thought you were a strange monster, but in actual fact, you're a menace. I've lost my bridge. There it is. I am really lost. I thought I was further down. I thought we were going to help Elsie get her her duck. Her big, beautiful duck thing. I know, I shouldn't even be bothering to switch to my pick hammer yet because we're Alright, we're here for the limestone. We're going to focus. We're going to grab our limestone. We're going to head on home. Unless I see something more exciting. I know what? Focus? Me? Psh, got to be kidding. And I don't know where that jackaroo is. That monster roo. Limestone. It's yellow because it has niter in it, okay? And I forget how much I need, so we're just going to take as much as we can and we're going to try and go to bed so that Jasmine doesn't get to call us. What did she call us? Pan Bad Eyes. I know her, right? Cheeky girl. There's so much to be gathered here. I know, I don't have the time, but man, I should make it. We should come out earlier one day, I think. That's Moonstone. Alright, I am pretty sure I'm going to have to defend myself very shortly from evil snake things. Or I could keep running. I really like Haru. Those first few scenes were amazing, just to get to know. He's got this fixation on rocks. And then you've got Logan, who's just come back to town, Mr. Tall, not dark and mysterious. And Haru, who's also, you know, dark-haired and mysterious. And seems to have a thing for plants and growing stuff. You've got Avio, who's showing a whole different side to himself, like a much more mature kind of side, and he really stepped up when he was needed to. You've got to appreciate that. So it's interesting. I don't want to choose a bachelor yet for Adeline, because there are so many different options. I mean, I think in the end it's probably going to come down to a roll of the dice, and then after that you guys can vote on who you want the next builder to date and marry, because I'd rather not do the whole, you know, date, marry, divorce, date, marry, divorce cycle. It's not in character for the builders for a start, and it's I know. No. Oh! I'm trying to remember where the bridge is. I think there are a number of them chasing me now. We did get some limestone, but I don't know if it's enough. I guess we'll find out. Alright. Look at this. Mountain roses. I wonder if they're like what's come after the rain. Is that something we see because of the rain? Or is that something that's going to be there? Because it's only been like a couple of days since the rain came. So maybe we get mountain roses after the rain. Let's get this builder home to bed. I think she has had a huge couple of days. And thoroughly deserves. There's a... Oh yeah, and thoroughly deserves to get some sleep. And to not be teased by small children about the state of her eyeshadows. We also need to get that limestone on. So we'll stick that into one of these kilns and see if we can't make Owen his bricks. So you've also got Owen as well, so... I know, so many choices and so many nice characters too. Alright, looks like we need one of those. I'll just toddle around here. And we'll get our limestone bricks. Oh, actually no, we don't need one of those. Alright, I'm going to build 10 of them. I'm going to go back here and I'm going to up my order because it looks like I actually might need more than... I need 7, I've got 1. Radio. I'll just click on that. Oh, I need to go get granite. Radio. Well, that'll be something we can do next episode. If you've enjoyed this episode so far, please hit like. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe. But I think on this note, guys, I'm going to bid you adieu. So take care. I'll check you later.